You know, the breakthrough moment for me is I came across this quote that changed my life forever. It was right after high school, and the quote that I read at that time is, "You are not your thoughts." And when I read that, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Because I'd never considered up until that moment that maybe all these negative things that I was thinking about myself were not actually me. And so it offered me this incredible relief. And so the next thing that it did is it helped me to realize that I could actually pay attention to my thoughts and that I could look at kind of this incessant narrative that was constantly playing itself out in my mind, and it was so negative and it was self-judgmental and critical. And the more that I paid attention to that narrative is the more that I realized that those words, that those thoughts, that those stories that were running up here, that soundtrack, was actually creating the emotional experiences that I was feeling down here in my body. And so for the first time, I was able to see the connection between thinking and feeling. And that changed everything for me because I realized that I wasn't experiencing this negativity and this insecurity and this uncertainty because of something out there. I realized that I was actually creating that experience myself by this narrative that I wasn't conscious of before. And so what was amazing is, as I started to develop this capacity to see my own experience, I eventually started to participate in the process of my own experience. And so instead of just watching thoughts, right, I would challenge thoughts. Is that really true? You'd be amazed how much crap we tell ourselves. Just start paying attention, right? We lie to ourselves all the time. And I would start adding in the thoughts and stories that were more beneficial to me and that would help me to get in the right emotional state to be able to get the outcomes that I needed in life.